A very large part of marriage recovery is shedding toxic layers. Once we get through the infidelity, once we've processed, once we've started rebuilding trust, once we have created a safe space in the marriage, we still have to spend a significant amount of time shedding toxic layers. And part of doing that is coming to the understanding that most things in marriage are not a matter of right and wrong. It is a matter of preference, and it is a matter of what works for your spouse in your marriage. And I'll give you an example. One of my greatest strengths to me, and absolute favorite things about myself, is my ability to remain unbiased regardless of how close I am to a person. I have a deep understanding that the way that we experience people is through our perception. It is through our own lens, and it is always relative to our lives and to who we've met. So unless someone is blatantly lying about a person that I love, I have no problem with them sharing a negative experience that they had with the person that I love. It does not affect me in the slightest. That does not work for my spouse. It does not work for my marriage. And it took me a really long time to accept that, because it is one of my favorite parts about myself. When my husband made it clear that he did not like that and that made him feel unsafe, I didn't know what to do. I had no idea how to reconcile that, because it was one of my greatest strengths to me, and he was basically asking me to lay that part down and to be different for him. And I just wasn't willing to do that when we first got married. And actually, I wasn't really willing to do that until after our marriage was restored and I could look at things with healthy eyes. And I could look at my spouse and be willing to give him what he needed and what he desired from me as a wife. And so while I have the ability to remain unbiased when it comes to that man, I am biased. And I'm okay with that now. Like, before I wasn't. I'm okay with it now because of where we are. When it comes to him, I am biased. He is everything. He does nothing wrong. Of course he does stuff wrong, but if I'm talking to you, no, he does nothing wrong. Okay? And that's just what he needs. And I'm willing to give him that now. I am not wrong in being that way. But once my spouse communicated that he needed something different, I was wrong for not giving him that. That's how we have to look at marriage. It's not a matter of right and wrong. It's a matter of what your spouse needs.